Hello everyone, it's NADI, and today we'll be testing out the new Becca Ocean Jewel Shadow Palette. As you gorgeous people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Also, please ignore the hat stitch we have going on today. I'm gonna be filming my I tried to follow a blank tutorial after this, and I'm not about to put expensive ass shit in my hair just to have it flattened by a wig. So we're gonna wear this today, and I kinda like it. Beanie brought to you by Michael with a Y, links down below, not sponsored. Anyways, this little bitch I actually forgot that I had. I went to Sephora and I was like, please let me know everything that's new, and they put a bunch of products in my bag. I checked out, I left, and I was actually going through my Sephora bag looking at everything that I've reviewed, and this sparkly little hoe was in it, and I was like, ooh, I must try. Especially because this baby did cost a little bit of money. It was $35, which isn't that bad, except you only get 7 shadows. That does make each shadow $5 a piece, which actually isn't even that bad for a high-end brand. So maybe I really don't have room to bitch. Anyways, they did come out with a little collection of Ocean Jewels products. I believe they have a highlighter palette and maybe like a lip gloss. I'm on the Sephora website right now, and because this is such a new product, it really doesn't have very many reviews, but those reviews have 4.5 stars, and I'm assuming that because this is a limited edition product, it probably won't get too many more reviews, so it's probably gonna stay around the 4.5 star area. Pretty damn good. The 1-star reviewers are saying there is literally no pigment whatsoever. Like, it swatches beautifully, but when it's applied to the eyes, nothing shows up. They're saying it's chalky, and even with a good eye primer, there's still a shit ton of fallout from the glitter. Actually, pretty much all the reviews until you get to the 5-star ratings are saying the exact same thing. They're chalky and they're so loose on the eye that it just falls off. So I guess we'll just have to see for ourselves, but Sephora says this is a limited edition eyeshadow palette featuring 7 brand new shades and 3 versatile finishes. Love me some versatility. There's creamy matte, metallic, and twink top. Wait, no, that's not right. Twinkling topper. This palette is inspired by the mesmerizing multi-faced colors of the abalone shell and lustrous jewels of the ocean. Each shade can be effortlessly layered to create a range of bitchy, otherworldly eye looks. Wait, that says beachy. And this palette is formulated without parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. Not gonna lie, for the most part, the sample pictures that Sephora has of people who have used this palette are very uninspiring. Like, it just looks like a hot, glittery mess. But that's okay, some people love that look, and even myself, if I'm in the right mood, I don't mind fucking with some glitter. But let's take a look at this. Like usual, Becca has very, very pretty packaging, simple yet sleek. Ooh, that's pretty. It looks like a damn seashell. That is very attractive, and the back has all of the shade names, which I'm guessing means they won't be next to the shades themselves, which I personally find so fucking annoying. Let's take the little plastic thingy out and open it up. Ooh, pretty. Oh, hold the fuck up. I'm not positive, but I have a shade that is extremely similar to this one right here. Like, on camera, they do look a little bit different, but in person, they both look the same. Let me just quick swatch this, one moment. Okay. Oh, nope, those are different. Never mind. Anywho, here we have the palette. It's really nothing too terribly special. Like, you have quite a few basic colors, and then these 2 duochrome colors. Actually, from the looks of it, this white might have a little bit of a shift to it as well, so I don't know. I'm not like thoroughly impressed with this palette. It just seems a little bit basic. In the description, they made this sound like it would be some colorful mermaid ocean shit, but not so much. I mean, it's not like it's an ugly palette whatsoever. Like, the colors are beautiful, but it just seems a little bit boring. I just feel like since it's nautical based, there are way prettier colors in the ocean to take advantage of than brown, white, and purple. But nonetheless, I'm still very excited to swatch and do a look with this bitch. You guys know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. First up, we have a Spirit Quartz, Seashell, Abalone, and Ocean Jasper, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was so fucking unimpressed with these. Like, the quality just was not there. For being a Becca product, I have really high expectations, and these were just chunky and chalky and overall not that great. Not to mention, the pigmentation was just okay. Like, I have some really, really inexpensive shadows that swatch so much better than this. I mean, the colors are really pretty, but for $5 a piece, that is some bullshit. And finally, we have Tourmaline, Sandstone, and Mermaid Pearl, and honestly, truly, these aren't that great. Like, they are just, oh, I don't even know what the fuck they are, but they're not that good. I'm actually really fucking shocked with these swatches. I don't know if it's because I love their highlighters, and so when it comes to their other products, I have such high standards, but this to me so far is really disappointing, and I don't know if it's just the swatches. Maybe they perform amazingly on a brush, so let's go ahead and do a look and see how they work on the eyes. For foundation, I'm gonna be basic today and going with with my Wet n Wild. I fucking love this stuff. One thing that I do absolutely love about this palette is the big ass mirror. Like, that is so handy, and I really appreciate when eyeshadow palettes actually have a mirror in them. Oh fuck me, I got foundation on my hat. To highlight and conceal, I'm gonna start with Makeup Revolution in the shade C3, and then just to brighten under the eyes a little bit more, I'm gonna go in with this Touche Eclat in the shade 2. And of course, let's set right under the eyes with some translucent powder. This is the RCMA translucent setting powder. And then on the rest of my face, I'm gonna press in some Cody's. And the Sephora reviews did warn us that there is quite a bit of fallout, so I'm actually gonna go back in with some more translucent powder and really pack it on underneath to catch any of that fallout. They did also suggest using the eye primer, so I'm going in with NYX's Shadow Base, and I'm placing that pretty much everywhere on the eye and then a little bit underneath. And now onto the eye look. We're really only given a few color choices, so it's kind of slim picking. So let's start with this light shade right here and set it all over the eye, just so that we have a nice light base and a clean canvas to work with. And none of it is really showing up. I don't know if it's just the same color as my primer. I mean, it looks to be quite a bit lighter, but for some reason, not much is happening. Like, you just really have to cake it on your brush for anything to show up on the lid. Okay. Huh, do we really see a difference between the shadow lid and the no shadow lid? Not much happening. Even if it were the same shade as my primer, it would at least smoothen the skin tone out, but really nothing is happening. This is just weird. Like, I keep putting a bunch on my brush, but it doesn't go on my eye. And then what does go on my eye, it just kind of like wipes away. Let's go into another palette that has somewhat of a similar-ish shade. I mean, it's not really like any of these, but it's more like this. Oh shit. This is the Pure Soiree Diaries, and it's definitely a bit more yellow than the Becca one, but I kind of want to try it out just to see how the pigmentation compares. So I've cleaned this brush off. Let's dip into this and see how it goes on. Okay, see? That is so much more pigmented. Like, this is what I was expecting from the Becca palette. See how that just evened everything out and made it lighter and nicer? So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the other eye, and we'll use this as a base instead. I'm just so disappointed and shocked right now, and honestly, my heart hurts that I'm saying this bad stuff about Becca. But what the fuck? I cleaned this brush off, and I'm gonna dip into the only other matte, this dark brown, and holy shit, that looks pigmented as fuck. That is what I'm talking about. And let's start this on the outer corner and work it up the crease. Ooh, okay. That is much better than that lighter one. Like, it is a little bit on the patchy side, but at least something is showing up. And with a fluffier brush, I'm just gonna blend that out so it's not so bam in your face. All right, so this is pretty much what we're working with. I'm just gonna place a little bit more right here on the outer corner. And I do also wanna note that when you blend this out, it turns darker. Like, when you put it on, it's more of like a light dusty brown, but then when you blend it out, it turns into kind of a blackish brown. No idea what the fuck is up with that, and really it's not even that big of a deal to me, but I just thought I'd warn you. And next, I mean, my heart would love to go towards one of these shades, but those are basic as fuck, so let's use one of these, and I always use purple, so I guess we're stuck with either the white or this kind of holographic looking brown. So I guess let's go in with this shade right here. It is a pretty brown depending on the way that you look at it, otherwise it's green. So let's gently apply it to the lid. Okay. Let's continue gently applying it to the lid because not much seems to be happening. Oh my, that does not look good at all. It's very chunky and the green is really inconsistent and kind of patchy. Like, that is just not pretty looking to me. I guess let's try the white over that instead. What the fuck? That is ugly too. What the hell, y'all? Well, the only unique shade that we're left with is the purple, so let's make this yet another purple look. Are you fucking with me right now? Oh my god, that is very unattractive. Yes, hi, my name's NADI, and I paid $35 for this look. Fuck that. We have to try this several different ways, so I'm gonna spray a brush with some setting spray and dip into... I guess let's dip into this white shade right here, and let's try applying it wet. That, my friends, is a big crock of steaming shit. That looks so awful, and I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be such a negative bitch about this. I'm just trying to give you my honest opinion, but even if these were $2 a piece, I would say the same thing. Like, the quality just is not there. And as I'm gently patting this on, I can see all of the brown fallout that's happening underneath my eyes. That is not good. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and try to lightly lightly dust this away and maybe we can work with one of the other colors. Okay, so these came off super easily. I'm using a very, very light touch and just kind of sweeping them off. And because the weird colors really didn't work, I'm gonna go in with this gold shade and try putting it on the lid instead. Ooh, that one goes on really, really nicely. I wish the other ones went on this good, but I'm assuming these two normal shades are the creamy ones that they were talking about in the Sephora description, because these definitely are creamy as fuck. They also happen to be shades that are in pretty much every makeup palette out there. And now that the shadow is on, it does have kind of like a creamy, tacky base, so I feel like we could probably lay one of these over it. So let's take some of this white again and place it right over that gold. Oh, that was a bad choice. In the pan, it has this like greenish golden blue shift that I thought would look so good with this, but when it's on top of it, oh my god, that looks like shit. Fucking hell. Maybe if we kind of smush it into the gold? Fuck, I don't know. No, that's just making it fall out all over my powder. Shit on my back, this palette sucks. So I'm just going back in with that gold and trying to cover everything up so that we can at least have some kind of look to end the video with. I honestly don't know if it's something that I did wrong, like maybe I used the wrong color combinations or something, but it seems like nothing in this palette really wants to work. Like this is called a fucking jewel palette based off the colors of the ocean, yet we have a golden bronze look. Let's go ahead and smoke some of that brown right on the lower lash line. I mean, if we were to stick to just this palette, we really don't have any other choices to smoke out down here. Just for fucks, I'm gonna take a little bit of this purple on a small pencil brush. I'm gonna try placing it on the inner corner and kind of on the lower lash a little bit. I'm hoping this will add a little pop of color, but oh, fucking hell, that looks so bad. Maybe let's try some of the white instead? Yeah, this palette is a hard no for me, which is sad because I typically love hard things. But this is a $3 look with a $35 palette. I call bullshit on this thing, but I do still want to finish up the look, so let's continue. Let's dust this powder away and see if anything stained our eyes. No, I mean, everything does look pretty good, so I'm really fucking glad that we laid that powder down. For lipstick, let's go in with this Laura Lee ColourPop collab in the shade Bam. Oh my god, this lipstick is feathering. Fucking hell. And here we are with the final look. Please ignore the lipstick. I think the chapstick that I had on earlier made it feather, but this is honestly one of the most basic ass looks that we could have ever done with this palette. I think we've created the same look on here at least 10 times. This should have been a bright, colorful look that looked like a fucking mermaid, and instead it's this. And it's not like this look isn't pretty, because I do think it is, but you could get almost this exact same look with pretty much any other palette in the entire world. Had these colors actually showed up on the eyes and looked good rather than just look flaky and cakey and really patchy and really not that great, then it would be an entirely different story. But I mean, that color didn't look good, the purple really didn't show up, the white didn't do much, which means we were stuck with either using the gold or the bronze, and I mean, you're really, really limited here. And the fact that there's only two mattes and one of them hardly even shows up, it's just terrible. I hate saying this about Becca, but we are all family here. You deserve to know the absolute truth, and don't even waste your money on this. I think there are way better options to get duochrome shades. They might not necessarily be cheaper options, but at least they perform well. Really, the only 3 shades in here that work for me are these, and it's not worth paying $35 for 3 shades. The packaging is pretty, it looks stunning, it feels luxe, it's got a very nice weight to it, but honestly, that's not what matters. What matters is performance, and if we were to compare this to peony size, honey, this is an innie. You can't do much with it. Overall, I have to call bullshit on it. Is it worth the money? Fuck no. But there you go. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which just changed from black to white, is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialNADI, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Oh my god, my voice cracked.